Scorpion. Round one. wonder if anybody can hear me. I wonder if anybody can hear me. Okay, good. Yeah, you can.
A Universal Interactive Studios production. Developed by Traveler's Tales. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Light of a Thousand. So I'm gonna turn my game down, and you won't be able to hear the game, but you'll be able to hear the album. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Light of a Thousand. So I'm gonna turn my game down.
Fools! Nincompoops! Can't you idiots do anything right?
I'm gonna turn my phone down so you guys can't hear me all like repeatedly. All right. Let's go ahead and just get to it. I'm gonna shut my mic off too, so all you hear is the music. So here we go.
You can hold me down, but never, ever, ever again would you try that shit again. I am something you need to keep embedded in your mind. I've been beating from my beliefs, was feeling he hasn't risen. Another thing you need to know is that I'm not alone in time. I will not denounce my faith, I will announce it the rain. If I could give a reason, it would be my little rain, my little moment flanking from this gangster in my brain. If I could take back the actions, would I still be the same in the end? Taking your shit, I'm not about to save a blind man who would not listen to anything I say. The only thing that matters to me in the end is my liberation. My light of a thousand and alone shall break these chains. If I could take back the actions, would I still be the same in the end? Those times when I was drowning and no one was there to save me, do I give faith? It's not right to have hate in your heart, but forsaken life. I want you running for your life, my slave. I'm not your slave, I'm no one's bitch anytime. So I'm begging you, go find somewhere else to reside. I'm trapped in my head with what I have done, but I am means for escape. I'll blow my face with this gun. Since we comprehend, I am immortal like the immortal stand. Residing on this rock you call fucking home. And when you think you have your faith, you're really all alone. Come home. More voices are fucking me up. More voices are fucking me up. More voices are fucking me up. Another bad-laden motherfucker dead. Motherfucker now another victim in my hands.
You'll never be worth anything. You'll never amount to anything.
Worthless. You'll never amount to
Sin way beyond repair. No amount of repentance can save you.
never be repaid.
You're a goddamn liar. You're a low-life piece of shit.
I wish you'd just off yourself and save us from something ridiculous.
Accept your freedom. As soon as you realize I'm inside of you, I can set you free.
These voices are fucking me up. These voices are fucking me up. These voices are fucking me up. Another bad-laden motherfucker dead. Motherfucker now another victim in my hands. My voices are fucking you up. My voices are fucking you up. My voices are burning and cannot put out the fire. I know I'm far from where I should be, but these chains are calling me. I can't hear your voice through these doors, but I still have a choice. I'm lost, but you see me through even when I don't believe in you. You say I'm worth it. I don't understand you with these trembling hands. Know that I am, but I'm lost. Chasing shadows, counting the cost. I know I've hurt you more than once, but you still see me, you still love. I don't know why you hold me close when I've been running from your grace. Know that I am and I'm trying to find my way back to your embrace. I built these walls to keep me safe from the love I pushed away. Now I'm dying in the silence, praying for a sign of guidance. I see the cracks, the broken parts, full of fear, yeah, my heart beats so far. I see the value you place on me, even when I cannot say the person I'm meant to be. Come on, don't deserve it, but still you say that you'll never turn away. I am here broken, but I'm ready. Know that I am, but I'm lost. Chasing shadows, counting the cost. I know I've hurt you more than once, but you still see me, you still love. I don't know why you hold me close when I've been running from your grace. Know that I am and I'm trying to find my way back to your embrace. I see the value you place on me, even when I cannot see the person I'm meant to become. With you, not a little behold. I don't deserve it, but still you have stable me and all for me, for you'll never turn away. For your love will heal and steady me. Know that I am, but I'm lost. Chasing shadows, counting the cost. I know I've hurt you more than once, but you still see me, you still love. I don't know why you hold me close when I've been running from your grace. Know that I am and I'm trying to find my way back to your embrace. In the stillness, when the world turns gray, the sky with a wave gone away. Fingers beneath the edge of time, I'm bound. Count the shadows, another lost from now. I'm breathtaking, yet the night of fight. But somewhere there's a flicker around this night. Through the silence, through the tears, this fear, new dawn is growing near. F comes first, the circle spins time and time again. Where one life ends, another begins. Through the fire, through the earth, in every loss we quit.
Thank you and good night.
All right. That was Light of 1,000. Before I start rambling on, I have one other song that didn't really make the cut. I think I still got it. Yeah, I still got it. It's not finished and it won't be finished for a while because there's a whole bunch of stuff I didn't even get to tell you guys. But so the way I record my music, I have a Focusrite, and that's what I use to record my guitars. And like one day I was getting ready to just jam out, like I wasn't doing any kind of recording, and the port that you plug the cord into in the device, it's like it works, but you have to tilt it to make it work, and it's like it won't stay on. So I'm gonna have to either get it fixed or just get a whole new one, which I'm thinking about getting a new one. But yeah, so originally this album was actually going to be like maybe 4 more songs longer, but with the Focusrite messing up the way it did, I'd have to cut it short, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because as you guys heard, I have 8 songs in total. And I just want to say for the record, besides what I want to show you guys, I actually had an extra song, but I got a new computer and I'm still dragging my stuff from the old computer, as I've been saying in my previous videos. So you guys might be able to hear it one day, I don't know, but this is another one that I'm probably gonna put on like a, for lack of a better term, album, like another album. This, what I like to do when I'm done making an album, I like to plan out what I'm gonna do right after release. So what I plan on doing for my next album is rehashing some of my old stuff that you guys ain't ever heard before and turn it into a whole new album, give it a better sound than what it had. And I just want to say for the record, these songs that I'm talking about are songs from another music project that I've done in the past that isn't Fall Tour. So yeah, I may end up posting it on YouTube so you guys can know what the songs are or what it's gonna like originally sound like. But I think I'll upload it when I'm done remaking it. So yeah. Anyway, here's a song that was gonna be on The Light of 1,000, but it might be on the next album that I just spoke on. So you'll have some old songs and you'll have some relatively new songs. This one's entitled Conscience Turning Cold. It isn't finished, so bear with me on that.
Losing my eyes, but then I see a cause of what meant to be.
like I said, the song ain't done. What you're about to hear next is feedback from my guitar. I'm explaining it. You'll hear my daughter as well. I'm explaining it afterwards. Yeah, so when I first heard that, I immediately thought of Metallica. There was a song they were working on a while ago entitled Hardwired. And man, there was one scene where they finished the song and James started laughing. And then they went back on the recording, they heard his laugh. His pickups picked up his laugh. I don't even know how that works. But I'm saying that to say the same thing happened when I was recording that song. And I didn't realize it was one clip I had trimmed down so I can just get that little section of her talking into the pickup. But I was recording, I didn't even realize it until after she was done. So I was like, you know what? I gotta keep that. And it's a little poetic with the song, because basically what the song is about is the song is basically about I'm gonna make long story short, this accident that my wife was in like 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago, or to be more specific, a little more than 4 years ago. But yeah, after the accident, you know, she was pregnant with our first child, and I ain't gonna get all into it, but it left me feeling broken. So basically, the premise of the song is what I just said, and that's why it's entitled "Conscience Turning Cold." But it's a little poetic because what I planned on doing with that sound clip is putting it at the beginning and adding some more stuff to it that I'm not going to get into, to give the song a little bit more impact. So we'll see how it go later in the future whenever I get a focus right. I just want to say, don't expect it anytime soon, because I'm going through some stuff financially, and it's a bit difficult, but it ain't nothing. I'm going to say it just like Blasto. It's nothing I couldn't handle, sir. But yeah, everything will work out. And I will say this. Just like this album, what I've been doing, I want to say lately, I have to look back at my release dates, but it seems that it's been like back to back every year with my music. It feels like it. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I gotta look back at it, because I know I released Self-Inflicted, I want to say last year, so it hasn't been out that long. I could be wrong. You know what? Let me look at it right now. Hold on. Let me take a look real quick. It hasn't even been a whole year yet. 9 months after Self-Inflicted, here lies The Light of 1,000. So, I'm saying that to say, you guys, unlike no offense to other bands out there, especially the big ones, because I know they got bigger lives or whatever, but unlike them, you know, you're gonna see me put out a lot of music. Like, it's gonna be a lot under my belt when it comes to songs and covers and stuff like that. So just be prepared. But like I said, don't expect it like anytime soon. I'd say the next year I'll get back started on my music, because besides what I'm doing right now, I'm spending a lot more time on my webcomic on the first episode. So I want to get the first episode out before the year's over with. But I'm going to release it New Year's Eve. I just want to be done before then. So you guys will see me do that in another live stream or whatever. So yeah. If anybody's watching, let me know what you think about the songs you just heard. And if you're watching, if you're watching this after the live stream and you just heard it or whatever, leave a comment and let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to be playing this for a little bit. I ain't gonna stay on that long though. I'll play like this stage and the other two again. If you guys don't know what game this is, it's entitled I Ninja, and basically the premise of it, hold up. There we go. I was running out of time, don't judge me. But I done forgot what I said. Give me a sec. What game this is? It's entitled I Ninja, and basically the premise of it. Okay, so basically the premise of this game is you have to, just get the grades, and then the premise behind doing the stages over, they give you like a specific task to do in the same stage. So like in this case, I had to basically kill all the enemies to get to pass the stage. So I think the next one is you got to get red coins. It's either that or you got to beat the clock, whichever one. I don't know. I might do a gameplay of this. I don't know. I got to get back to my other games. So but yeah, if you're watching, leave a comment. And like I said, if you're watching after I'm done live streaming, just drop a comment. I think it's a good time to turn the game back up. I ain't gonna turn it up that loud though. I think right there's good.
Is that all?
I didn't even pay attention to what the
These rank sentinels are patrolling here. If they catch you, they will teleport you to whence you were at.
I didn't even pay attention to what mission I'm doing. I didn't even pay attention to what mission I'm doing. Okay, good. The game heard me. I mean, the live stream heard me. Oh my god. You know what? I hate time attack stages.
Mission complete.
Regardless of what game. But just to give you a little insight on the album Light of 1,000, as you guys can see right there, just to give you a little, I guess, synopsis on the characters that you see. The guy with the flaming skull head thing, it basically represents, again, the accident and how it made me feel inside. all the anger, the frustration, the confusion. It's a long story. But I ain't gonna get into that. Let just keep it at this mascot is the personification of how that accident made me feel. And I'm glad that I'm able to do this because, as you guys know, especially my longtime fans, Death Brought Insanity, that's my very first album under Fall Tour. And that whole album, well, I ain't gonna say the whole album, but most of it, like the premise of the album is about that accident and, you know, going through several phases of, I guess, grief, where, you know, once it happens, it's leaving you like, okay, well, what the hell is this and why did it happen? And then as the album goes on, it's basically like, okay, I made peace with it. Am I fully okay with it? Probably not, but it's a start. It's progress. There was, you know, if I can get into it just a little bit. There's a song entitled Gone on that album. And the premise of that is basically suicide. And at one point after that accident, I felt like that. I felt hurt on the inside. But I didn't quite know why. If that makes sense. Like it left me confused. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know how to handle it. Because at one point, I'd ask God, what did I do to deserve it? And let's just say, I didn't realize it until after I made Self-Inflicted that I was the reason. Well, I was part of the reason. But you get the idea. When you take accountability in some of that stuff, then God could really start moving for you. In which I've started taking accountability, but it wasn't until now where it's like I believe I'm far more into taking accountability than I've ever been, if that makes sense. And I'm proud of myself for that. But speaking of which, that's exactly what Self-Inflicted is about. And there's a funny story about that. So I drew a picture, like, I guess you would call it the beta version of what you see for the album art for Self-Inflicted. And my friend redrew it in his style, and it, you know, I had to use that as my album art. So what you see in Self-Inflicted is from one of my really, really good friends. And going to that picture, it depicts the same mascot holding a demon's head. And, you know, when I first looked at it, it was like, okay, there's the flaming skull head guy. He just ripped the head of a demon off. He's like this anti-hero fighting off evil or whatever. But then when I finished the album, I looked back at it. Looked at the title, and I kind of just put two and two together, like going back to me taking accountability of my actions, me being the cause of the hostels and calamities. The mascot was ripping his own head off. And that's why he has the skull, the flaming skull. If that makes sense. Saying all that to say that once I realized that, that's kind of when I started realizing, not just with the accident, but realizing that some of the stuff I went through and some of the stuff my wife went through was because of me. Am I doing a lot better? I feel like it, yes. And she'll tell me. So, a lot of progress is being made. Especially up to now. So, with that being said, I can finally get into the Light of 1,000. And basically,
Got anything?
it's going through everything I just said. The Light of 1,000 is basically the entirety of the album in one song, as far as the meaning. The real story begins with these voices, and how these voices would tell me how, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough regarding, being a husband, being a friend, whatever the case. It's voices that's in my head that ain't me, but telling me that I'm not doing good in life. So, instead of thinking positivity, instead of trying to do better, I gave in to the voices. And that's all I heard. That's all I felt. Leading up to the song Condemned. And the song Condemned is basically me, like, it feels like it's too late for me. Too late for redemption, too late for salvation, too late for forgiveness.
Defense system online. Welcome.
That's it.
Down.
So, saying that to say, after that song comes Know That I Am. And it's basically, that song is basically like God telling me himself that, yeah, he does forgive me and he does have a purpose for me still. But it's also me questioning him, as in, why do you see something in me when I don't deserve it and I've been running away from you, and yet you still have your hand on me? You see what I'm saying? So that's the premise of that song. Then after that song, you have With Death Comes Birth. And the premise of that song is basically killing off the old you and being born into a completely different person. Well, I ain't gonna say completely different, but it's the start of becoming a better person within yourself and for everyone else. So that's that. Hold on. Then you have Without You. And it's like a, it's like a love song. Not much of a love song though. It's basically about the idea of not being with my wife. And that can be very, like, it was very, like, heart-wrenching for me. Because I've told her all the time, like, even just the idea of not being with her, or her just not being here at all, if you know what I mean. It's hard for me to think about that, and I don't think it'll ever be easy to live with. And with me making that song and the things I've said to her, the actions that I've done to show her how much I love her, it just, I can't put it in other words. Like, I want to do better, and I am doing better. So, the meaning behind Without You is basically the idea of not being with my wife. I can't get any clearer than that. And then you got the song The Other Side. And basically what that song means is not just for my wife, but for myself too. Like the Bible says, forsaking yourself for God. Forsake your old ways, forsake the flesh to get to that other side. The other side being in God's presence. So it's a lot brutal. The lyrics are brutal, but it basically means I'll do anything I can to get to that other side. Then the last song, it's pretty self-explanatory. No More Looking Back. Basically what that song is about, once you realize that you don't have to live in your past, once you realize you don't have to keep living in sin, once you realize that you don't have to live your old life, you can keep moving forward and no more looking back. So that's the premise of the album. That is the premise of the album. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my explanations on the songs. Yeah. I'm gonna play 2 more stages and then I'm gonna get off because I got some chores to do still. It's almost 3 o'clock. I definitely have some chores to do before I go to bed. Then I got work in the afternoon. So
Get the red cord.
yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely do a gameplay of this, but I'm not gonna start over. In the next video, I'm going to definitely say, hey, if you guys want to watch like the first world, I guess, watch my live stream. And I also got some kick-ass music on it too. But I will definitely say that, oh God, it's like I kind of don't want to say it because how cringy it is. But the next album I'm going to be working on, I've said it already, it's going to be songs from my old project. Oh God, some of them, I'm not going to do all of them. Because it's 8 songs on that album too. But I might do like maybe, it'll be like an EP. It won't be an album. It'll be an EP. It won't be that many songs. You'll get like maybe 2 more new songs. But the rest of it is going to be like rehashing of old songs. But like I said, I'm not going to do everything off that album because some of them, like, they're good. I mean, all of it's like decent. But compared to what I do now, like, some of them don't need to be remade. Like, especially for this project. Because I feel some of them are just gonna throw my name off. Like, no offense to bands like Metallica. I have to keep going back to Metallica. And hell, like even Disturbed. The albums that I'm gonna be talking about, like, they're not bad at all, in my opinion. Especially for Disturbed, like Evolution. Evolution wasn't that bad at all. And then with Metallica, you got like Load and Reload. You know, those 3 albums aren't that bad. Like, they're not bad at all to me. Especially Evolution, because sometimes I'll sit in my room and I'll play, especially Hold On to Memories, or what's the other song? A Reason to Fight. I'll play those 2 songs and then my daughter will come in and just, like, she'll literally just sit there watching it, like, mesmerized. But even before she came along, man, like, that album had me in a chokehold. Like, I love that album. And then Load and Reload, it's like a whole different sound, but it's like, it's so good. Like, it's one of those things you wish Metallica kept doing it, but you know they're not because of who they are. But it's like you all you can do now is just enjoy what they had. There might not ever be no going back to that, but enjoy the fact that they did that. I'm saying all that to say, with this new EP that I'm working on, well, that I'm gonna be working on, some of them that's not going to be on the album, it's like it's just like what I just said about Evolution, Load and Reload. Like, you don't want to touch it. Like, it's good just the way it is. And I also feel that what the hell? Yo, did you see that? Never in my life have I ever experienced that. But yo, saying that to say, I have my first reason. Some of them shouldn't be touched. It's good the way it is. But also the ones that I'm not going to touch, it's like I already do songs that doesn't sound like Fall Tour. Like, for example, you got Heartbroken, you got Living Beyond Fear, you got End of Sorrow, and then in this album you got No More Looking Back. Like, those are songs that they're great. They're very great. But it's like the black sheep of the albums. Like, it's a standalone song. Like, it could be, just to exaggerate, it could be its own album. That's what I mean. Like, again, Heartbroken, along with Living Beyond Fear. Those songs are actually, like, it's supposed to be one song, but I split it in two. So you get one track, which is that little guitar melody, and then Living Beyond Fear plays. But it was originally one whole song. So then Self-Inflicted, you got End of Sorrow. Again, that's like the black sheep of that album. It sounds completely different than the rest of it. But even then, like, it has its own value. Like, it could be its own thing. And that's kind of what I was going for with that song, because as some of you know, and as a specific person know, you know who you are, I wrote that song. Well, I wrote the riff for her child, who is no longer here, and me alongside, just to exaggerate, hundreds of other people. I'm exaggerating because a lot of people, especially on my social media, a lot of people miss him. So I wrote that riff for him. The lyrics are a whole nother thing, but the riff, which, as a matter of fact, I'm going to look through my files and see if I can find the project, not the song. And I'm going to see about releasing an instrumental of it and dedicate that particular, whether it's a video or a single or however I'm going to do it, I'm going to dedicate it to him. So you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. That's probably the last thing I'm going to be doing as far as music, because I've already explained my Focusrite is messed up. I can still edit music. I can still mix it and stuff like that. So that'll be the last thing I do as far as music. After that, I'm getting to my Blasto. So, End of Sorrow. Then you got No More Looking Back, which is in itself a standalone song. Like, it could be its own thing on this album. To explain what I mean with No More Looking Back, as I tell my wife all the time, with all my music, you hear some kind of inspiration from a band, whether it's Avenged Sevenfold, whether it's Disturbed, and in this case, Metallica. Like, for example, Know That I Am, Deicide, Those are the only two songs I can think of right now. There could be other ones, but Know That I Am and Deicide heavily inspired from Disturbed and their sound. Especially songs like from them, like songs like Hell and Criminal, like that kind of energy that they had in them songs is the kind of energy I was trying to go for with these songs. But then going to like No More Looking Back with Metallica, I tell my wife all the time, that's my Inamorata. That's my Inamorata. And if you guys haven't heard that song, look it up. That song's like 11 minutes long. Mine's only 9 minutes. Of course, I ain't trying to, I tell people all the time, I don't ever try to rip off a riff. Like even with No More Looking Back, me saying that that's my Inamorata, but you listen to it, there's no part of it that sounds like Inamorata whatsoever. The inspiration is there. There's a difference. So that's what I mean by this song, No More Looking Back, being its own thing, because if anything, like, of course the other songs have inspirations too, but this one was like the biggest song for me, especially with it being a really long song. So yeah, there you go with that. Yeah, so basically I just explained all my songs, so to speak. I will say that ever since Self-Inflicted, I've made a couple of songs for my wife and my daughter. And it's so crazy looking back at it, man. Like with Self-Inflicted, the very first song off that record is it's entitled Malaya's Lyric. And it's like I guess a lullaby. It's no heaviness to it. It's just clean guitar, a rain sound effect in the background going on, a heartbeat that isn't fading like Heartbroken. Which, by the way, I made that song for our first child. So I know soda's bad, but oh my god, I love Dr. Pepper so much. But yeah, I wrote Heartbroken for our first child, and it ended with a fading heartbeat. And my wife will tell you, if she was awake right now, she'll tell you that song, the first time hearing it and then she heard the heartbeat fade, it did something to her. And it did something to me too. Because, when I wrote it, the main riff that you hear was done in one go. And it wasn't on beat with the heartbeat. But I didn't really care so much about that because of the fact, I'm doing this for my son, my unborn son, and I don't want to redo it. This is just going to be a one go thing. And that's it. So that's Heartbroken. But going back to Malaya's Lyric, like I said, it's a little melody. And the lyrics are basically saying to my daughter that even when my time is up here on this planet and I'm just dead and gone, like I'm not going anywhere, I'm always going to be in her heart. Then in the same album, you got When I'm Gone. No, not When I'm Gone. When I'm Done. Now, the song When I'm Done isn't entirely about Malaya. And as far as I recall, the lyrics don't really mention her like that. But the lyrics, you will know fear when I'm done. You could take that outside of the song's context and I could just say something like, don't mess with my daughter. And I say that to anybody that's watching, like, Don't threaten her. Don't try no funny stuff with her. And stuff like that. You will know fear when I'm done. I'll just leave it at that. Let me see. You got off that record The Spark. And The Spark isn't all the way about Malaya, just like When I'm Done. You hear it in the lyrics though, like me being clear, like the spark being Malaya. But it was more than one meaning with the term spark. Like I tell my wife all the time that you know, when we first got together, and we've been together almost 5 years. And no, we've been together 5 years. We've been together 5 years. You know, we had a spark before any of our kids came. And that spark is still burning. So that's really what the song is about, but it does mention my daughter being the spark too. A different spark. Then you got Shattered Reflections. It mentions my daughter a little bit, but basically what that song means regarding my daughter is the stuff I went through, she's not going to go through as long as I'm around. Then, yeah, that's about it on that album. And then this one, you know, the album art is basically, it's practically us two. That being said, you see the Flaming Skull guy, and I've already told you what he represented regarding me. But then you see a female there. Now, the female doesn't have a fiery head, but no one's hair is original. Like, it's not originally pink. It's almost like a Super Saiyan thing going on, like a transformation type thing. But I'm not going to get all the way into that. I will say originally, the female character on this album art originally had pink flames. But a flame, just to be more clear. And the flame is like a gene that she got from the mascot. I hope I'm not being cringy. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, the girl in the album art represents my daughter. So with the Light of 1,000, just to not get into it all the way, my daughter is my Light of 1,000. Now, the song doesn't talk all about her, but it does mention her a lot. And then, yeah, that's about it with this album. Like, the Light of 1,000 really just kind of mentions her more than the rest. I mean, I don't think as far as I know, listening back on it and then even thinking about it, really, the Light of 1,000 is the only song on this album that talks about her. Where is this last coin? Okay, there it is. Yeah, just don't fall. Just don't fall, my guy. But yeah. That's really it with my music. I've already told you guys what I'm gonna do. I have one last thing I want to say as far as when I do get back to music. I'm not gonna say everything. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys are just going to see. The only thing I can say though is when I do get back, don't fall. When I do get back to the making music, the very first thing I'm gonna do is a cover. It's gonna be a metal cover. I ain't gonna tell you what song it is. It's gonna blow your mind. It's going to blow y'all's mind. Just, I give you something to think on. It's something you wouldn't expect from me. It's something you wouldn't expect from me. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, or really, because I'm live right now, if you guys enjoyed this live, give it a like, leave a comment. And if you enjoyed this video, because I know some of you guys might be watching after the fact, you guys can leave a comment, leave a like. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Once you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, so you'll get notified when I make a new video. And I will see you guys in the next video live. Oh, also, I'm going to probably in the morning, well, I mean, it's the morning, later on today, I'm going to upload the other half of my reaction video to my brother's video. You guys watch the first one. It's a recent video. It's a Ninja Gaiden video. It is fucking hilarious. Please go watch it. It is hilarious. Yeah. Well, peace.